$35 billion. Is that the number of dollars that were spent on clothes last year? The number of credit card applications that were filled out, or the amount of money Americans spent on overdraft fees? Ugh, my heart breaks, but it's the third. $35 billion was paid out in overdraft fees. Guys, does that just make your stomach just turn? What? That's so much money. That's so much money that's paid out to the bank that doesn't need to be. So really, when it comes to overdrawing your account, what that means is that there's just a laziness or a lack of responsibility when it comes to your checking account. I'm being a little bold, I know. But if you keep up with everything, you shouldn't overdraw on your account because you're gonna end up paying. The average fee last year on overdraft was $30, and it just keeps rising every single year. So here are 4 tips to avoid overdrafts. Number 1, reconcile your checking account. But make sure that you're checking your online bank account and you're reconciling between, okay, this is what I've spent, this is what's coming up. So you know, because if you do write checks or you go to the gas, sometimes those purchases are delayed. And so if you write someone a check for $100 and they don't cash it till like 2 months later, then you're gonna be like, oh my gosh, where did that $100 come out of? Oh my gosh, what's happening? But if you were reconciling and you knew that there was gonna be $100 withdrawn, you could plan for that. Do not sign up for a credit card to protect your overdraft fees. A lot of banks will do this, like, oh, just apply and have this credit card, and if you go into overdraft, then we can just charge it on the credit card and you can, pay it off. No, not a good plan. What's also not a good plan is for your bank to have access to take out of your savings account if you overdraft. This is bad because you're gonna be like, oh, well, it's not that big of a deal. I can kind of be lazy and not really have to think about my checking account. And if I do, if I do run out of money and I still am swiping my debit card or writing checks, it's okay, it'll get taken out of my savings. Yeah, which is gonna add up to $35 billion total for Americans. Could you imagine if that was taken out of people's savings? How much savings people would have lost? So no, don't let that be your backup. Your backup needs to be reconciling your checking account. Which brings me to the last way for you to really help avoid overdrafts is this, a budget. Yes, we've talked about a budget a lot in here, but really this is so true. You keep up with your expenses, you know where your money's going, and it's really gonna help you not have to pay out all those overdraft fees. So really watch your money and be responsible by reconciling, avoiding taking out a credit card or dipping into your savings just in case you overdraft, and be budgeting. All of those things will help put $35 billion back in Americans' pockets and avoid the banks. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to subscribe for my channel for more money tips, and my new book, Love Your Life Not Theirs, is actually cheaper than the average overdraft fee. So you get a lot of bang for your buck. So if you don't overdraft this month, you can totally afford my book. So make sure you order it.